Good evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. I'll take you through the headlines, but right before, I want to get our viewers up to speed where at least numerically India stands with its fight against COVID-19. In sheer numbers, what we're looking at right now is the total positive cases in terms of all India. Active cases stand at 4,38,311. Till now, we've seen recorded 1,34,218 deaths. Let's break it down numerically, state-wise. The state of Maharashtra, viewers, continues to dominate with a total positive caseload of 81,902 active cases, recording till now 46,653 deaths. At the second spot is the state of Kerala with total active positive cases at 64,174, till now recording lesser deaths compared to other states of 2,072. Delhi is what many suggest in COVID emergency with a total positive active caseload of 37,329, till now recording 8,512 deaths. The main point where Delhi is in such an emergency is that every day it's recording a spike which is over 6,000 of active cases. Last 24 hours, Delhi has seen over 100 deaths. We're going to keep a keen eye. This was the number recorded till just about 20 minutes ago right here on India Today. All right, let's begin with the latest news break coming in, and it's coming in from the state of Uttar Pradesh, making Uttar Pradesh the first state, viewers, right now to pass an ordinance on love jihad. This ordinance will now soon become a law, but the cabinet today passed this ordinance when it convened to discuss the love jihad law. Now, there's a new name to this love jihad law, but that's the latest that we are getting in. The UP cabinet meet is over. The Love Jihad ordinance has been passed by the government. This ordinance has been named the Vidhi Viruddh Dharma Taran 2020. Love Jihad will be considered as an illegal conversion, and there is a provision now for 5 to 10 years if convicted in such a case. This is, viewers, a not bailable offence.
उत्तर प्रदेश में आदरणीय योगी जी की अगुवाई वाली भाजपा की सरकार ने सबसे पहले अध्यादेश लाने का फैसला किया है, जिसमें 10 वर्ष तक की सजा का प्रावधान किया जा रहा है और उस घटना के जो दोषी होंगे उन दोषियों के खिलाफ कठोरतम कार्रवाई यह करने का निर्णय लिया गया।
आज योगी जी की कैबिनेट ने एक बड़ा फैसला लिया है और इसको उत्तर प्रदेश विधि विरुद्ध धर्म संपरिवर्तन प्रतिषेध अध्यादेश 2020 के नाम से कहा जाएगा और आने वाले समय में इससे जिस प्रकार की कानून व्यवस्था में लोग इसमें और निष्पक्ष होकर इसमें पारदर्शिता के साथ इसके अंदर अब कार्य होएगा।
Well, a huge debate right now ensuing on love jihad. The UP government is the first of the BJP states to pass this ordinance. 4 states will follow that debate. Do watch at 7:30 p.m. right here on To The Point. But let's quickly shift focus to our other big developing story, and that is India Today tracking a cyclone on which there is a red alert now in 3 states. 3 states of Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andhra are on red alert as tropical storm Nivar inches closer to southeastern coast over approaching cyclone. Nivar is likely to make landfall late afternoon tomorrow between Mamallapuram near Chennai and Karaikal in Puducherry. The cyclone is likely to strengthen from severe to very severe tomorrow. The likely speed at the time of landfall will be about 120 to 145 kilometers per hour.
Right now we are in Chennai, and more specifically at the Marina Beach right now. As you can already see, it's becoming very difficult in many parts of the city to stand because of the heavy winds that is blowing right now, and also it's raining quite heavily. And I'm actually standing in the service road in Chennai, in the Marina Beach, and already you can see there is a considerable amount of water all around me because I'm already standing at a little below my knee level of water. But still, this is quite a considerable amount, I must say, considering that the cyclone is expected to make its landfall only by tomorrow or even day after tomorrow morning. Now, the most affected areas are going to be in the eastern coast of the country, which includes Puducherry, Karaikal, Kadalur and some of the some of the districts which are very close to the Bay of Bengal, and you can already see even I can't stand properly in this windy conditions because it's almost dragging us off our feet, and already this whole area seems inundated. There is not much people except for some fishermen who are here, and people have been advised not to come out of their houses. They have been advised to stay indoors, and there are 30 teams of NDRF which has been deployed across the state. And already Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to his counterparts, to the other chief ministers in the state. Well, this is becoming extremely difficult. Remember, this is not even the actual impact of Nivar, because Nivar is expected to reach only in the next 24 hours. But even now, even when I'm standing here, I can experience quite a strong breeze. Maybe because it's the impact of the umbrella that I'm using, but still it is becoming really, really difficult over here. So we will have to wait and watch on what will be the actual impact when Nivar makes its landfall. Remember, in Chennai, it is not going to be in its full swing because the IMD has predicted that the wind speeds when Nivar makes landfall in Chennai will be approximately around 80 to 90 kilometers per hour, or it might even go up to 110. So it's not going to be in its full swing when it makes its landfall near Chennai, but still there are some areas including Puducherry, Mahabalipuram, and other cities and towns which are close to the coastal line which will have to bear the maximum impact, because that is where the region between Karaikal and Puducherry is where the actual cyclone is expected to make its landfall. So we will have to wait and watch on what is going to be the actual impact. The administration has already made some preparedness on the ground. They have already deployed multiple teams to tackle this menace. With camera person Divyan Gopikrishnan in Chennai for India Today. Right now we are in Chennai. I'm at the Mylapore city center, which is considered as the heart of the city, and as you can already see here, this is what 2 continuous hours of rain has done to this city, to the streets of Chennai. Already most of the roads are inundated. It has become very difficult for the people to commute. Usually it's actually a very busy hour of the day when the people will be heading back home from their offices, and this is actually quite a wide road, but unfortunately due to the water logging here, all the vehicles are forced to actually drive closer towards the median, and only it's almost as if a single lane traffic on a broad road like this. So certainly this is what the situation looks like in Chennai at the moment. And remember, the Chief Minister Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, he has actually announced a holiday for tomorrow. They have categorically said that tomorrow will remain a holiday, state holiday, considering the onset of Cyclone Nivar. And also he has actually warned the citizens of Chennai that they may be forced to open the floodgates of the nearby Chembrambakam Dam. And that is not a good news for the people of Chennai. Why? Because in 2015, the city of Chennai saw the largest flood in the recent history after that particular dam was opened. So Chief Minister has warned that if the rain sustains for a longer time and if the water level continue to increase, then they will be left with no other option but to slowly release water from that area. And now that will actually be a litmus test for the state government and the administration on how much they have learned from 2015. And certainly at the moment there is no rain because we had a continuous 2-hour stretch of rain, and now we have a slight breather. But the predictions are that Cyclone Nivar will make its landfall towards the eastern coast near Puducherry and Karaikal, and Chennai city will also have some impact. There will be a considerable impact of this particular cyclone, and the winds will be gusting somewhere between 80 to 110 is what the IMD is predicting. And the state administration has ensured all assistance to the people. They have already deployed multiple teams of NDRF with the assistance of Center, and they're actually hoping that they can see through this crisis without much trouble for the people of state. With camera person Divyan Rajkumar Gopikrishnan in Chennai for India Today.
The Nivar cyclone at present lies at about 410 kilometers east-southeast of Puducherry and 450 kilometers southeast of Chennai. At present it is practically stationary. It is likely to intensify into severe cyclonic storm and move in the northwesterly direction towards the Tamil Nadu-Puducherry coast, and expected to cross between Karaikal and Mahabalipuram around Puducherry by tomorrow evening. As far as Chennai and suburban area, the rainfall already started till morning. If you see that 7 centimeter recorded over the Nungambakam, Meenambakam. Now with this rainfall activities likely to continue till next 2 days.
There will be a widespread rainfall in south coastal districts and Rayalaseema districts. Andhra Pradesh government has taken all precautionary measures by holding video conferences with the line department, district collectors yesterday by the Chief Secretary.
All right, so southern states are now bracing for the landfall of Cyclone Nivar. Speaking of the state of Tamil Nadu, inter and intra-state travel has been now stopped in terms of bus services for 11 districts. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has announced a public holiday tomorrow and has appealed to people to stay indoors. Suburban train services in Chennai division will remain suspended from 10 a.m. tomorrow. Meanwhile, Puducherry has ordered imposition of Section 144 from tonight till November 26. 8,000 government staffs and officials have been put on alert for the rescue operations. IMD has also predicted heavy rainfall and alerted fishermen to avoid the sea. In view of Nivar, 12 NDRF teams have been pre-deployed and 18 teams are on standby. 15 disaster relief teams of Indian Coast Guards are also ready to assist affected states. West.
एक साइक्लोन हमारे पूर्वी तट पे एक्टिव हुआ है। वो कल शायद तमिलनाडु, पुडुचेरी और आंध्र का कुछ हिस्सा वहां पर आगे बढ़ रहा है। और सारी भारत सरकार की टीमें बहुत एक्टिव हैं, सब लोग गए हैं। मैंने आज 2 आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री जी से बात की थी, आंध्र के मुख्यमंत्री जी से अभी इसके बाद बात करूंगा। लेकिन सबके लिए पूरी तरह भारत सरकार और राज्य सरकारें मिल करके और पहला काम खाली करवाना, लोगों को बचाना, इस पर हमारा जोर रहे।
நாளை தினம் அரசு விடுமுறை விடப்படுகிறது। நாளை தினம் அரசு அலுவலர்களுக்கு விடுமுறை விடப்படுகிறது। புயலின் காரணமாக கனமழை பெய்யக்கூடும், அதனால் அலுவலர்கள் பாதிக்கப்படுவார்கள் என்று கருதி நாளை தினம் அவர்களுக்கு விடுமுறை விடப்படுகிறது। அத்தியாவசிய பணியில் ஈடுபடுகின்ற பணியாளர்கள் நாளை பணிபுரிவார்கள்.
The cyclone, which will have a velocity of about 100 to 110 kilometers, because the trees will be uprooted and the roads will be damaged. Therefore, the PWD department, local administration department and electricity department have to work together to remove the trees and restore electricity. And the people will be placed in 80 places with the low-lying areas when the water is there, when they are housed in the Kalyana Mandapam and the common service center and schools. The required food and water supply, medicine should be supplied to them. And in a coordinated manner in Puducherry and Karaikal, we are working overtime to ensure that there is no loss of life.
We are keeping a close watch. NDRF का जो कंट्रोल रूम है वहाँ से हम लोग 24/7 वॉच रखते हैं और वॉच केवल नहीं रखते, कोऑर्डिनेट करते हैं। और स्टेट्स के साथ कोऑर्डिनेशन का मतलब है डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के साथ, डिस्ट्रिक्ट पुलिस के साथ, स्टेट पुलिस, स्टेट के डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट के साथ हम लोग कोऑर्डिनेट करते हैं। और हमारी टीमें अवेलेबल हैं अक्रॉस द 3 स्टेट्स जो पोटेंशियली अफेक्टेड स्टेट्स हैं, जिसमें कि मैं मानता हूं कि तमिलनाडु और पौंडीचेरी ज़्यादा अफेक्टेड होने की संभावना है और उससे थोड़ा कमतर आंध्र प्रदेश के जिले होंगे। तो इसलिए ज़्यादा फोकस तमिलनाडु और पौंडीचेरी पर ऑब्वियसली है। तो वहां पर हम लोगों ने एनडीआरएफ की टीमें ऑलरेडी तैनात कर दी हैं।
All right, let's focus now to Hyderabad. Municipal elections in Hyderabad have turned high octane, primarily because it's become an all-out clash between the AIMIM and the BJP. AIMIM chief Asauddin Owaisi took on BJP leaders. Addressing a poll campaign in Hyderabad on Monday, Owaisi said that BJP leaders are frustrated, suggesting that they should definitely have some biryani. Owaisi also accused BJP of communalizing the polls. The comments has meanwhile not gone down well with the BJP, as the Saffron Party said that the restaurant is famous for its beef biryani. On Monday, BJP's Tejasvi Surya called AIMIM chief Asauddin Owaisi an avatar of Jinnah. Also said that KCR and AIMIM want to make Hyderabad like Pakistan and BJP will turn it into Bhagyanagar, a city of good fortune.
अब बीजेपी वाले तो ऐसा दिख रहा कि कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा, बीजेपी को इतना फ्रस्ट्रेशन का शिकार हो गए। हैदराबाद को आ रहे तो बाबा जरा इनको अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह की बिरयानी तो खिलाओ, थोड़ा होश ठिकाने आता।
Every single illegal person inside the country will be removed out. There is no doubt about it. let OIC not live in his Disneyland, dreamland. Every single illegal Rohingya that he tries to protect, we will throw all of them out. It is about the changing demography. In old Hyderabad, in most Hindu colonies, people are coming out. They are coming out of the old Hyderabad. Why is this happening? Who is responsible for this harmony politics? OIC.
And let's shift focus now to what is going to be deemed as a tectonic election, the election in the state of West Bengal. Well, the heat is already on. Mamata Banerjee attacked Amit Shah, mocking him for his lunch at the house of a tribal party worker in the Bankura district. Bengal Chief Minister alleged that Amit Shah did not eat the food prepared by the tribal family and that meals were prepared by a Brahmin cook, specially bought by Amit Shah. Mamata Banerjee called Amit Shah's Bankura tour a public show. The Bengal Chief Minister's visit to Bankura comes weeks after Union Home Minister Amit Shah toured the district and had lunch at the house of a tribal family in Chaturthi village of the district on November 5th.
आगे हमारे माननीय होम मिनिस्टर तिनी एसचिलेन देखानोर जन्नो दिखाने के लिए आए थे और खाना बाहर से बना के कोई दलित का घर में जाके उसको कुछ करने नहीं दिया, बाहर से ब्राह्मण ले गया है, उसको दिखाने के उसको हेल्प करेगा, यही बताने के बाद बोला तुम्हारा घर में हम खाली बैठ के खाएंगे, आज दिखाएंगे। कोई तरकारी काट रहा है, तरकारी काटছে কিন্তু সেই তরকারি খায়নি, ধনে পাতা কোনো রান্নায় দেওয়া হয়নি, বাঁধাকপিও হয়নি যা কাটছিল, খেয়েছে তো অন্য জিনিস, বাসমতি চাল, পোস্তর বড়া, এসব নানা রকম কাগজে দেখেছি।
Bengal to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Well, Farooq Abdullah is feeling the heat over the latest revelations on the politics going on the Roshini land scam case. Names of several prominent politicians, including Farooq's name, has surfaced after the state government made the list of alleged land grabbers. After an order by the High Court, the government list shows that Farooq alleged purchased 3 canals of land at Jammu's Sunjwan area, but went on to grab 7 canals of government and forest land. The list notes that Farooq's residence there is built on encroached government land. Taking a cue from Farooq, several NC leaders, bureaucrats and kin of judges also allegedly grabbed forest land. Farooq Abdullah declined to comment on the charges and hinted at vendetta, saying that the charges are a mere ploy to disturb him.
ये गुपकार गैंग की नींव तो 2001 में रख दी गई थी। जमीन पर कब्जा फारूक अब्दुल्ला जी करते हैं, उनके रिश्तेदार करते हैं, एनसी के नेता करते हैं। आखिरकार ये योजना किसके लिए थी? गरीब की भलाई के लिए, राज्य की भलाई के लिए, रोशनी प्रोजेक्ट लाने के लिए, कि इन भ्रष्ट नेताओं के घर रोशन करने के लिए?
All right, as India continues to grapple a big COVID wave, especially the national capital, the Prime Minister Modi today sat in on a virtual meeting with chief ministers of various states. During the meeting, Prime Minister assured that the government will ensure best possible vaccine to Indians, also saying that the centre is looking at all aspects of vaccine development as well. Prime Minister urged states to ramp up their cold chain facilities for vaccine and urged them for a block-level preparedness for mass vaccination. Prime Minister also slammed politics over vaccine during his interaction. Modi said that some people are resorting to politics over the vaccine. Prime Minister added that the government cannot decide when the vaccine will arrive and it is only up to scientists to decide when it is ready.
जो कुछ सवाल आपने कहे हैं, कौन सी वैक्सीन कितनी कीमत में आएगी, ये भी तय नहीं है। मूल भारतीय वैक्सीन अभी 2 मैदान में आगे हैं, लेकिन बाहर के साथ मिलकर के हमारे लोग काम कर रहे हैं। दुनिया में जो वैक्सीन बन रही हैं, वे भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के लिए भारत के लोगों के साथ ही बात कर रहे हैं, कंपनियों के साथ। लेकिन इन सारे विषयों में हम जानते हैं कि 20 साल से मान लीजिए कोई दवाई पॉपुलर हुई है, 20 साल से लाखों लोग उसका उपयोग कर रहे हैं, लेकिन कुछ लोगों को उसका रिएक्शन आता है, आज भी आता है, 20 साल के बाद भी आता है। तो ऐसा इसमें भी संभव है। निर्णय वैज्ञानिक तराजू पर ही तोला जाना चाहिए। निर्णय उसकी जो अथॉरिटीज हैं उन अथॉरिटीज के सर्टिफाइड व्यवस्था से ही होनी चाहिए।
Welcome back. You're watching a fact check segment where we bust myths floating about on social media platforms and WhatsApp groups. Well, there is an image that was floating about. You might have seen it, especially on WhatsApp groups, of a woman removing TRS posters because allegedly, as per this post, she was fed up with promises which were not delivered on by the TRS. Well, the fact on that is that this woman is a Congress worker and she was removing these posters only to put Congress posters. So with that quick fact check, it's a wrap on 7 at 7, but do stay tuned. Up next is To The Point. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.